What's going on?
My baby, she stopped breathing. She's 4 months old. She stopped breathing.
There's a fan and everything, and we hopped in just to cool off, and then when we went there, she had blood coming out.
87 to 10, it sounds like it's going to be a heat-related injury.
Yes, the heat. The heat. The heat is very bad.
It's 4th of July weekend in Mojave County, Arizona, where the scorching temps are about to put an end to one couple's boat day and change their family forever.
911.
Baby, they're on Lake Cove in Lake Havasu. My baby.
14. What's the address?
Hello.
Are you in the city of Lake Havasu?
Yes, yes.
Okay, hold on.
We're on the lake.
Okay. What's going on?
My baby, she stopped breathing. She's 4 months old. She stopped breathing.
The caller reports that her 4-month-old daughter was found unresponsive while the family was enjoying a day on the water, where temps reportedly reached nearly 120 degrees with an excessive heat warning in place.
Okay, we have help on the way to you. My partner's already got him going. I want to stay on the line with you, okay? Is the baby flat on its back?
Yes.
Okay, and someone else is doing CPR?
Yes.
Okay, does the baby have any medical issues?
No.
Okay. What was going on with the baby before this happened?
Nothing. We were on a boat ride.
Just on a boat ride? Okay.
She's eaten today so much.
Okay. Are you on the shore, or are you just floating?
No, we're floating. We're in Lover's Cove. We're across from Copper Canyon.
Lover's Cove? Okay.
It's cool. It's cool.
Fireboat.
Lord, please provide some of those.
Almost directly across from Copper Canyon. What's the description of those?
Okay, so I have my fireboat that's not too far from you. They're headed your way, okay?
Please, thank you. Yes.
Do you guys need to watch for police and fireboats and flag them down?
I'm looking. We're in the cove. We're in the cove.
Okay. They're coming.
She's not coming back.
Okay, just keep doing that CPR.
Honey, keep going.
Don't stop.
Don't stop, babe. Lord, get my baby here.
Next, police and medics rush to the scene.
Can I back up?
Hold on, I'm going to come up right now. 87 to 10, if you could send me a unit down here. Mom wants to go with medical, and I'll handle the rest down here.
Yeah, I got 54 and 37, that's in the house.
Copy, thank you.
Is it going to be a Jelani or is it going to be a medical?
Stand by. Hey, what happened? Did she go in the water, or she just stopped breathing?
It was just hot. We went to jump in the water. We were talking the whole ride. We got we were in there for like a minute and a half. 3 minutes. We got out. Her nose bleeding. We started CPR right away. She's 4 months old.
Did she take in any water?
No, she's never been in the water.
No,
She was on the boat.
Yeah, she was on the boat. We went in. They both fell asleep on the ride back here at Freedoms. They both fell asleep on the boat underneath here. There was a fan and everything, and we hopped in just to cool off. And then when we went there, she had blood coming out.
87 to 10, it sounds like it's going to be a heat-related injury. Okay, so she was never in the water?
No.
Okay. All right. You want to go, right?
Yes.
Okay. I got a boat going to take you over there.
Yes.
You're going to be good to stay here with me and talk to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a policeman in Riverside Police Department.
You're what?
I'm a policeman in Riverside Police Department.
All right, dude.
No, she was probably in there by herself for like 2 minutes at the most.
I just got my hair wet.
At the most 3 minutes.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're going to take her to contact! Back off! Okay, good. Hey, that's mom to the child. Take her to contact. Keep your lights on. Get there as quick and safe as you can. 87 to 10. I've got mom on board with the BSO boat. They're heading to contact. Do you have your ID?
Police identify the parents as Mathew and Alyssa Wroblewski before trying to figure out what exactly happened.
High off to the back of his boat. Right there. So go ahead for me.
You have the channel on board as well as the contact point.
Negative.
You need me with you, or you want me to go to contact with them?
Go ahead and go to contact, see what they need. I've got this handled.
Copy.
Good. Let's redo this because this might pop off. Okay, I'm gonna move us out and I'm gonna talk while we're going, dude, okay?
Helicopter advised me on the landing point. One of the landing contact points.
This whole side is a rib, so if you're worried about damage to the boat. Okay. So, run me through one last time how this all happened.
We've been at 3 dudes.
Yes.
Since like 10:30, 11. We're in the shade, covered up. Just left like 30 minutes ago. She was on mom during the ride.
Sure, I can't copy. I'll give you a 21.
She was asleep too. We put them both underneath this little cuddy cabin. We jumped in. We were there for like 2-3 minutes at the most. Came out. She had blood on her nose and she wasn't breathing when we got in. So we started CPR immediately.
So was she unattended or was she with mom the entire time?
No, she was with mom the entire time until we jumped in the water to cool off, but she was asleep. Mom put her down here. She was on mom's lap on the ride.
Okay.
She fell asleep. We went in. The boat was off. We got to the water to cool off. She had blood coming out of her nose when we got in. And she had no pulse. Immediately started CPR.
And that was
1 minute before we called.
And that was in this cove?
Right, yeah.
Right where you're at here?
Yeah.
Okay. So how long was she unattended, asleep right there in the cabin?
3 to 5 minutes.
3 to 5? And she was, you're positive she was breathing prior to that?
Yeah, because mom was holding her.
Matt, who says he works as a police officer, reports that he and his wife had briefly jumped in the water, leaving their infant unattended for a few minutes, and returned to find her not breathing.
So you guys were down at 3 dunes or steamboat?
3 dudes.
3 dunes. You came up here.
Cool off.
Cool off. Okay. Did baby fall asleep on the ride up?
Yeah.
Yes.
She was pretty whiny before we left. That's why we wanted to leave. Mom was feeding her, and then put her down there to leave her up in the water. It was super hot. There's a fan, everything was there.
Did she at any time today get in the water?
No, not her face, no.
Not at all.
We got her bathing suit wet, but never her face.
Her face. Did you guys start CPR?
Yeah, immediately.
You did?
As soon as I saw her, nose was bleeding.
You did? Or your wife? You did?
CPR the whole time.
The whole time until fire got here? Okay. And then they obviously took over? Okay. So, at most, she was down there unattended when you guys jumped in 5?
Yeah.
5 minutes, okay.
First responders suspect the incident to be heat-related and continue questioning Matthew.
Besides her being whiny, was anything off about her today? No.
She was just tired. No, nothing.
Has she eaten anything today? Drank anything today?
Yeah, she was drinking milk all day long.
You don't remember when the last time that she had something to drink?
She was nursing the whole ride over from Freedom to Hope.
Breast nursing or nursing from a bottle?
No, breast nursing.
Was mom consuming any alcohol?
She had a few beers.
A few beers?
Yeah. I don't know what she was drinking. I was taking care of them most of the day. Hello? But nothing like excessive.
Okay.
Yeah, she's in Alyssa and her in the hospital right now. They went on the police boat. I'm being thrown in by the sheriff right now to go get my truck. Yeah, when we got back in the boat, her nose was bleeding. She wasn't breathing. We started doing CPR until they got there. I don't know. Alyssa doesn't know anything else other than the ambulance. Alyssa got taken out of place, but I don't know what happened.
Minutes pass before the officer arrives at a dock to let Matthew off the boat to be with his family.
Stay tied off for a sec, yeah?
You guys need anything else from me?
No, man, I got everything I need from you right now.
You want me to leave the keys to the truck in here? Or can I, you want me to take them and we'll figure it out later? Is it fine to stay here for a little bit?
Yeah, it's fine, dude.
Can we have him arrange as soon as you drop him off? Maybe
If that's what you want, if that's good with you. You want to leave the keys with him, he can arrange it and get it all done while you handle your...
Let's go. He probably needs business.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Hi, man.
Matthew is escorted to the hospital where the child's mother is waiting for news on the infant's condition. Meanwhile, another investigator steps in to chat with her.
So what? Take me through, I know you guys were down at 3 Dunes.
Yeah.
Take me through everything step by step, as much detail as you can from there.
Okay. We were time to go, so we packed the shit up. Everything was a normal day, regular. And packed the stuff up, started heading north. You're asking for as much detail, so I know it's probably shit I don't care about, but whatever.
I'm here to listen, find out what's going on.
We were running up the lake as normal. I was holding her with a wet swaddle on her to keep her shaded and cool, and with everything else, her hat wet. And I get her wet, obviously. Everything's fine. It was hot as you know, so we decided to cool off. We rolled into Lovers, whatever.
What do you guys call that cove?
Lovers.
Lovers Cove.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard him call a couple of things. So we pull in there. We have the crawl through in our boat, so we keep it real cool down there for the girls with the fans and wet stuff. So I laid her down there to go jump in the water and cool off. I was in the water for maybe 2 minutes, just jumped in, and get back on the boat, and go back on the boat, went down to go get her, to hold her, and obviously I feed her a lot, and I breastfeed.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Went to go get her. Do you have kids?
I do.
Are they young kids?
I've got a 1-year-old and I've got another one that's due this Wednesday, so.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
I was asking that was freeze-dried fruit. My 2-year-old's obsessed with these freeze-dried strawberries. It looked like a strawberry. I don't know how I know it's about so weird. I went to grab it and I realized it was blood and mucus. Obviously, I freaked out and took her jacket off. She was okay, so I grabbed my husband really quick and gave her to him and said, do CPR. And I immediately grabbed my phone, which was right there, and called 911. He continued CPR. I called 911, checked on our other daughter. She was responsive and okay. Tired, but okay. And here we are.
Okay, so do you know for sure, 100% certain, that when you laid her down, you said she was asleep, right? When you laid her down in the mid-cabin of the boat? You said you were holding her on the way back up from 3 Dunes.
Yeah, I was holding her. I don't know. Somewhere with a baby, kind of asleep, kind of not like, her eyes were closed, but like if you lay her down, like she's gonna respond. She has that reflex. Mm-hmm. And she did her cute little faces and whatnot. When I laid her down, she was falling asleep. Like she was absolutely 100% okay.
Like for sure she was breathing?
Yes.
You saw like the rise and fall of her chest?
Yes, she was 100% okay when I laid her down.
Okay.
1,000, for sure.
Okay. And then you jumped in the water, and it was right there where we contacted you guys at, right? Right there in that part of the cove. Not all the way to the back, but right there.
No, we didn't. We killed it, jumped in, and we were getting on. We immediately floated into it. We weren't in the water for more than a couple of minutes.
And it wasn't anchored. It was just floating.
No, we just killed the motor to jump in and get out, just to cool off.
Okay.
Alyssa tells a similar story, describing a mid-cabin area of the boat where the couple claimed to have kept the baby shaded and with a fan blowing near her.
Did she ever get super warm to the touch, or like super warm or anything? No.
No, and I keep her cool. I do. We bring chamois too, and then I have them cut into strips.
Okay.
I get that wet, and I put that on her. I keep a swaddle on her.
Okay.
I feed her all day. She needs so much.
Do you know, is she like on a feeding schedule, like where she takes so much every so often, or just whenever she gets fussy, you feed her?
She wants to eat, I feed her.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess, like I said, the only thing that I'm just trying to figure out is what that fluid was, in which obviously I'm going to have to talk to some of the medical professionals about what that was, and try to figure out why that was in her system, you know, if it was breast milk or if it was water or what it was. So that's where we're kind of at. I need to go talk to them as well, but I'm going to talk to Matt, and same thing, just have him run me through the entire day and figure everything out. So, you okay? As okay as you can be for a mom going through a terrible thing? Sorry you're going through this. I don't know what it's like, but, you know, putting myself in the situation with my kids, I can only imagine what you're going through right now, in your head and everything. And if there's anything I can do to help, then I'll do what I can, of course. So, sorry you guys are going through this right now. So.
Can I just go see that?
Yeah, I'll let you see that real quick. If you want to grab your water, how about you have it? And then I'm going to bring him in here and talk to him as well, okay? You want any of your stuff here, your shoes or anything?
Seconds later, an alarming update.
You want me to bring one of the chairs out for you to sit in?
It's okay, thank you.
All right. Matt, if you want to come in, I'll...
Yeah. She's with Gigi. They went to go get Devin. She wanted to go with her.
Okay, I want to give you guys another update. So we finally got a line and we lost it, but we do have another line. It's an IO, so it's not the best line, okay? Baby is still with us. Baby had a pneumo, so we had a needle decompressor.
What's that?
That's when your lungs collapse. So anyhow, so that's what happened. So we're already starting to transfer. She's still with us, but she's still obviously super critical, okay? But I wanted to give you guys another update. I told them again that you guys, they're just trying to finish up, and then they're gonna have you guys come back, okay?
Thank you for that.
Yeah. I had them call dietary to try to get you guys like some snacks or some drinks, just because of all the stuff going on, you know what I mean? You gotta water yourself too. There's not really much more. We couldn't get blood or anything, so I can't, you know, we're not looking at the blood to see like what her stuff is. Yes, the heat. The heat. The heat is very bad. Remember when I told you a lot of times, especially because of how young she was, we've had, every year we have a lot of kids that are not used to here, and the people don't know, it's just this heat is horrendous, and the heat is usually what winds up doing this. Even though you dunked her and stuff like that, it's just because of how young she is, you know what I mean? It's not that you did anything wrong. I promise you did everything right. Thank God that CPR was started right there, because I can guarantee you if CPR wasn't started right away, you guys would not be having the baby with you. So that literally saved her, okay? Yes. So far, they're doing everything they can, and so far, we're making small improvements, but they're improvements. Okay. So, I'm gonna go back up here, and then, like I said, as soon as I can get you guys back, then we're gonna get you back. It shouldn't be too much longer, okay? We're gonna try and get her flown out to Sunrise and stuff. But
Is that
Vegas? Yeah, it's Vegas.
Can
But I'm gonna come back up here, and then I'll come back and get you guys in just a minute, okay?
Thank you.
I
am.
Alyssa,
Despite life-saving efforts, the infant tragically died just before midnight. A medical examiner later determined the child's cause of death to be, quote, complications of environmental heat exposure, and deemed the manner of death an accident. Prosecutors later weighed pressing criminal charges against the couple, but ultimately decided not to over, quote, insufficient evidence to support conviction at trial due to issues involving the cause of death. This decision came after an autopsy report concluded the baby had choked on regurgitated milk in what the family's lawyer described as a freak accident.